students. Today we can discuss the chapter statistics. So what is statistics? Statistics is one of the parts of mathematics in which study about collecting, organizing, analyzing, interpreting, presenting data. In short, I will explain what is statistics. Suppose we collect the weight of students in your class. So we get some numbers which are known as data. So from that data we can understand which is the lowest number. He has the least weight, and who has the more weight, that will be the bigger number. So from the data we are able to understand which is bigger, which is smaller. So we can write in ascending order so that we can understand who is at the middle. So actually what we did, we collected the data. Now we have a lot of information related to the weights of students. So what are the process we did? First we collected the data. Later we organized in ascending order or descending order. Then we analyzed who has lowest weight, and we interpreted what is the middle value, what is the median, or what is the average weight of the students of that class. So after that we can present in a table or we can draw the chart. So this is the actual thing what is happening in statistics. So I think you understood. Now what is ungrouped data? Ungrouped data, its original form. Suppose we collect the weights of students, then 50 kilogram, 60 kilogram, such a way each and everyone's height we mention, then it is ungrouped data. Suppose we write in a class interval. For example, here it is given a class of students got different marks in a periodic test. Here 0 to 10, 4 students, 10 to 20, 8 students, 20 to 30, 12 students, 30 to 40, 16 students. So here grouping is there. The students, those who got mark less than 10, that is 4. So there is a class interval. This type of data presentation is known as grouped data because grouping is there. What is frequency? Frequency means we know these values are the frequency, the repetition. Frequency is the number of times a particular observation occurs in a data. Here 4 observations are in between 0 to 10. So 4 is the frequency. Now what is class interval? Already we discussed this group 0 to 10 is known as a class. 10 to 20 is the second class. 20 to 30 is the third class. And 30 to 40 is the fourth class. This is known as class interval. Class interval means data can be grouped into class intervals such that all observation in that range belongs to the class. Right means in between two limits, 0 to 10. 0 is known as lower limit, 10 is known as upper limit. What is class width? Class width or size of the class, which is denoted by letter H. Class size means the gap. What is the gap of 0 to 10? 10, because 10 minus 0, 10. Similarly, 20 minus 10, 10. 30 minus 20, 10. 40 minus 30, 10. So here equal class interval is there. Class size is same. How to find this one? Upper limit minus lower limit. Upper limit is 20, lower limit is 10, then 20 minus 10. We got 10. So this is class interval. Now there are 3 measures of central tendency. Central tendency means middle value or average. So there are 3 kinds of measures of central tendency, which are mean, median, and mode. So first one is mean. We can find arithmetic mean in 3 methods. One is known as direct method. And in direct method, we have to know class mark. What is class mark? Class mark means from this class 0 to 10, middle value. We can identify the middle value. What is the middle value of 0 to 10? 5. This is known as class mark. How to find class mark? Just add this upper limit and lower limit and divide it by 2. 10 plus 0, 10, 10 by 2, 5. Such a way we got 5. Then what is the class mark of the second class? 20 plus 10, 30. 30 by 2, 15. So second class mark is 15. And third one 25. Fourth one 35. So I think you understood what is class mark. Class mark. Yes. Now this is the equation for finding arithmetic mean. Sigma fx divided by sigma f. Here f is the frequency, x is the corresponding observation, and we multiply these two. After that, those all values, all fx's will be adding. Adding or sum, we can use this symbol which is known as sigma. Sigma means summation. Here frequency is all added means the total frequency, that means n, total number of observation, that is sigma f. This two we divide, we get arithmetic mean. This method is known as direct method. Now we can take one example, find the mean by direct method. The question is given in this table. From this question, first of all we have to draw different columns. In first column, class intervals can be given. What are the class intervals here? 10 to 25, 25 to 40, 40 to 55, 55 to 70, 70 to 85 and 85 to 100. These all class intervals given here in first column. In second column, frequencies. Here 2, 3, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6. These frequencies are given in the second column. Third column is very important. Third column is class mark. Already we explained the mid value of these two, 10 and 25. 10 plus 25, 35. 35 by 2. What is 35 by 2? 17.5. So 17.5 is the first mid value. Similarly, in each class the mid value can be selected and it will be written as class mark. 32.5, 47.5, 62.5, 77.5 and 92.5. These all mid values we got from these classes. Just add this upper limit and lower limit and divide it by 2. So we got x values. Now these x values and these f values we will multiply one by one. First f value is 2. Here first x value is 17.5. This 2 we will multiply, we will get 35. This is known as fx. F and x we multiplied here. Similarly, each frequency and corresponding class mark will be multiplied. We get fx values. So after getting these fx values, these all fx values will be added. Adding time it will be called as sigma fx. So by adding this we got sigma fx 1860. Now we can add these all f values. These all f values we added, we got sigma f is equal to 30. Now we can find the arithmetic mean by using the previous equation in direct method. We studied what is direct method equation, sigma fx by sigma f. Already sigma fx we got 1860 and sigma f we got 30. So we can divide this 1860 divided by 30. This 0 cancelled. In 3 there is 1 3. In 18, 6 3s are 18. In 6 how many 3? 2 3s are 6. So 62 is the answer. So 62 is the arithmetic mean. This is the video, so you can watch it again, so you will get more clarity about this question if you have any doubts. So direct method is over. Now we can discuss assumed mean method. Assumed mean method means before finding arithmetic mean, we will assume one mean. How it is possible? We can take one example that is good. Find the mean by using assumed mean method. Assumed mean method means these classes. First we can write the classes in the first column and frequency is also given here. This will be in second column. So first column always class interval, second column frequencies. Now we can find class mark also. As usual we can find class mark. How to find class mark? Mid value. 10, 25. What's the mid value? 10 plus 25 divided by 2. That means 17.5. Such a way each mid values we can find. We will get the mid values of each and every classes, which is known as class mark. Now, before finding arithmetic mean, we will assume any one of this. In this column, in this class mark, is there any one? Suppose the middle one 47.5, that can be considered as assumed mean. So this 47.5 is known as assumed mean. We can call it as letter A or A. Now deviations will find. Deviation means this 47.5 and the first term. What is the deviation? Just to subtract this 17.5 minus 47.5. So the answer is minus 30 because the biggest number is subtracting from the smallest. Similarly, we can subtract second number 32.5 minus 47.5. We will get minus 15. Next number is 47.5 and this is the same assumed mean, so subtract 47.5. Same numbers are subtracting means it will be 0. So third value is 0. This is known as a deviation. So what deviation? Deviation from the assumed mean. The next one 62.5 minus 47.5 we get 15. Similarly, this next number 77.5 minus 47.5 we get 30. Similarly, 92.5 minus 47.5 we get 45. So we found the deviation from assumed mean. Assumed mean at the middle. From the middle we can select one of the number as assumed mean. Now we got D. These values are known as D. Already we have F values, frequencies. These two we can multiply. That means frequency into D, FD, which is known as FD. So 2 into minus 30 minus 60. Similarly, the next frequency 3. Next D is minus 15. 3 into minus 15 is equal to minus 45. Similarly, each frequency and this FD we will multiply. Here 0 is there, so 7 into 0 0. That's why here also it becomes 0. Such a way we multiplied. This value is known as FD. Now the equation for finding assumed mean, the equation is that this is the equation. X bar is equal to A plus sigma FD by sigma F. So X bar is equal to A plus. A means assumed mean. A means assumed mean. Already we selected one mean. What is that? 47.5. Plus sigma FD. Sigma FD means sum of these all FDs. By adding this, we got 435. It's very important here. Negative numbers are there, positive numbers are there. So it will reduce. Minus 60 plus 90 it will be plus 30. Plus 30 minus 45 is equal to minus 15. 180 minus 15 and plus 270 we get 435. So FD place we can give 435. This is the equation in assumed mean. You have to learn it. X bar is equal to A plus sigma FD by sigma F. So sigma FD 435 and sum of all frequencies is 30. So sigma F, in the place of sigma F we can give 30. Now it is very important. Don't add 47.5 at first. First we have to complete this division. 435 divided by 435 divided by 30. In 30, 6 5s are there. In 43, we know that 8 5s are 40 and 35, 7 is there. So 87 by 6. Again 6 one time, 8 also 1, 6, balance 2, 27. We know that 4 6 are 24, balance will be there. So we get the answer 14.5. 14.5 plus this assumed mean 47.5, we get the answer 62. 62 is the arithmetic mean. Here we use the method assumed mean method. This is the second method. Understood? Now we can go to the next. One more method is the step deviation method, which is not much important, even though you can practice it, which is given in your textbook. At least you have to learn these two methods. Direct method is very important. After that, this method also you can try to use. Now next, mode. Mode means most number of times repeating observation. For grouped data, there is an equation for finding mode. This is the equation. Mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. What is this first letter L? L is the lower limit. Lower limit of the model class. What is model class? For example, there is a question. A survey conducted on 20 householders in a locality by a group of students resulted in the following frequency table for the number of families members in the household. So 1 to 3 family size, number of families 7. 3 to 5, 8 families are there. 5 to 7, 2 families are there. 7 to 9, 2 families are there. 9 to 11, 1 family is there. So for finding the mode of this data, first we need to know the equation. What's the equation for finding mode? Mode is equal to L plus F1 minus F0 divided by 2F1 minus F0 minus F2 into H. The first letter is L. L means lower limit of the model class. What is model class? Highest frequency including class. In this class 3 to 5, what is the frequency? 8. Other all frequencies are smaller than 8. So highest frequency is 8. This is in which class? 3 to 5. And what is the lower limit of this class? 3. So L is equal to 3. That's why in the place of L, it is given that 3. Now it is very easy. Just identify this all. L is this one. This is that class. Then its frequency is known as F1. Just preceding one is known as F0. Just after it is known as F2. Now these all values we can insert in this equation. In the place of F1, F0, 2F1, F0, F2. What is H? H is the size of the class. Size means this width. 3 minus 1. What is 3 minus 1? 2. So the value of H is equal to 2. So instead of this H, in next step it is written that 2. Here it is very important. We have to do the calculation in this bracket at first. 8 minus 7, 2 into 8 minus 7 minus 2. After that we have to multiply with this 2. At last only we have to add this 3. So we get the answer 3.286. Be careful about the calculation so you can easily understand this mode. Now median. Median also very important. Median means middle value after arranging in ascending order. But in the case of grouped data, there is an equation for finding median, which is known as median is equal to L plus n by 2 minus Cf divided by F into H. What is L? Previously L it was model class, lower limit of model class. Here it is lower limit of the median class. So here something special. So we can take one example. The following table gives the distribution of the lifetime of 400 neon lamps. So lifetime of neon lamps given in hours 1000 to 514. Such a way this data is given. Now we need to find the median lifetime of a lamp. How to find median lifetime of a lamp? It's very easy. Just listen. We need to draw one more column. In this column we have to write CF. What is CF? Cumulative frequency. What is cumulative frequency? Below 2000, how many members are there? 14. This is known as less than cumulative frequency. Below 2500. Below 2500 means this 1500 also there. So total this 56 plus 14. These two we are adding together. We will get the less than cumulative frequency up to this class. Such a way it is written that 14 plus 56, 70 plus this 60 also adding 130. So what is this 216? 216 is the less than cumulative frequency. Less than which limit? Just look what is here. Less than 3500. That means less than 3500, 216 lamps are there. Is it clear? Yes. So after writing this cumulative frequency, we can identify what is the total. Total is 400. So out of 400, middle one. So divided by 2, you will get middle position. That means 200. 200th position, which class is coming? First 40 numbers are in the first class. After that 50 to 70 is next class. Next class 71 to 130. Next class 131 to 216. 216 means 200th number also coming in this category. So this 216 belongs to which class? That class is known as median class. Once again, what is median class? Median class means middle observation including class. How to find middle? Total 400 observations are there. Out of 400, middle one will come 200. So first 14 observations are coming in the first class. Then up to 70 next class. Up to 130 third class. Up to 216. Up to 216 means 200th also here. After 130, 130 first observation, 130 second observation, such a way 200th observation also here in this class. This class is known as median class. What is the lower limit of this median class? Lower limit. This is all lower limit, this is all upper limit. So what's the lower limit here? 3000. So 3000 is the lower limit. So in the place of L, we can give 3000. What is n by 2? N by 2. N means number of observation. What is the total number of lamps here? 400. So n is 400. So n by 2 means 400 by 2. What is 400 by 2? 200. Now the most important thing, what is CF? Either we can write C or CF, no problem. CF means cumulative frequency of preceding median class. Preceding. That means 3586 we understood. This is the cumulative frequency. Just before preceding cumulative frequency, what is that? 130. This is known as CF. Cumulative frequency of preceding median class. So 130 is the cumulative frequency of preceding median class. That's why it is written here 130. What is this F? F is the frequency of median class. Frequency of median class. Our median class is this one. What is the frequency of this one? 86. So in the place of F, 86 will be given. Into H. H means the size of the class. What is the gap of this class? 3000 minus 2500? 500. So 500 is the class size. So in the place of H we given 500. Now it is the calculation. Just learn this equation, how to find median, and apply these all values very carefully. And it is very important. First complete this bracket. 200 minus 130, you will get 70, and 70 divided by 86. Either you can multiply 70 into 500 divided by 86. Then you will get the answer 406.98. At last add with 3000. L should be added at last. So we got 3406. I think it's clear. This is the important points from the chapter statistics. At last, one more simple point is that there is a relationship between mean, median, mode. This is known as empirical relationship between measures of central tendency. Measures of central tendency is the general word used for mean, median, mode. So there is a relation. What is that relation? 3 median is equal to mode plus 2 mean. 3 median is equal to mode plus 2 mean. Or we can write it as 3 median minus 2 mean is equal to mode. We can transpose to left side, no issue. So different way we can represent this equation. These are the main topics we have to learn from the chapter statistics. Now we can go for practicing. Before that, once again I remind you, just by heart the equation. It will be required for our examination. Thank you.